Alright guys, starting off the video real quick, I went back to January 1st just to show my equity curve. This was that, if you follow me at all, you know I wrote that blog in March after I had that terrible day. And remember, this line is the number of trades, not per day. So I had an ugly day in March, wrote a blog about it, cried to everybody in my blog, and I'm really proud because look at it since then. It took me a couple weeks to get back to my highs for the year, and it's just been steady up ever since. And again, I reiterate, that is using the methods, the rules, the psychology, the setups, everything that we teach in our trading course, and that is how I trade. So remember, you're not going to be learning from guys that have equity curves that are all over the place. We do have the occasional blip, and this is how we recover. And that's how trading should be. You do not, if you treat it like gambling, you're never going to make it in this game. Okay. So having said all that, let's go into the watch list for Wednesday. And let me make sure it's Wednesday before I misspeak. Yeah, Wednesday, May 24th. The SPY is basically almost back to all-time highs. Very, very, very strong after that blip last week. So let's go into my watch list. CBLI, I wasn't watching this one today. Matter of fact, when I got back after the close, I noticed how strong this one was. So we're going to watch that for maybe a red to green tomorrow. Certainly a nice pop today. FOLD, quiet inside day, kind of in the top of the of yesterday's range, which was a breakout day through this. You know, you can kind of see a cup and handle here, broke out on nice volume, kind of hanging out near those highs. So no trades in it today, just goes back on watch. PULM, same thing, no trades in it today. We did have a nice, if I go to 15-minute candles, you can see a really strong day, and it's really flagging ever since then. It's holding up okay, not in love with it, but I'm still watching it. GLYC, actually gave a couple trade ideas in this one today. Man, it was just crazy strong again, and so I've got to watch it. Now, it's way extended from the moving averages, but that doesn't mean it can't give a trade, okay? So, called it in chat when it looked like this today, right? It opened with highs at 11. These are 5-minute candles, and as it started to come up, you could see the volume increasing, and I thought if it got up back over this high, over 1086, there's a good chance it's going to squeeze through the high of day. And everybody in chat had time to get this under 11. I just said basically anywhere in the 1090s. And there was time, and look what happened. Ends up going from, I called the entry idea 1095. Anyone in chat could have got it anywhere in the 1090s. My stop was around 1070, and it never looked back. And a huge move. So we're going to have that one back on watch. I had a nice trade in it today. Oh, also in the afternoon, I gave an idea. Basically, I said, hey, this is flagging near the highs. It's interesting again. And lo and behold, once it got through 12, it was off to the races again. So you could have had a separate trade, or you could have still held from the original call. Either way, GLYC needs to be on your watch list for the next several days. SPHS, nothing interesting here, but in after hours, this thing popped to almost $3. Might have even hit $3. As I'm talking, it's at 263 though, so might not be that. It had some news in after hours, and you know, if it doesn't hold up, it's not going to be interesting tomorrow. But if it can open somewhere above these recent highs. This recent high is like 272. So if it can turn and hold, you know, open somewhere up here, it's got a chance to go for a possible gap and go. If it completely retraces, I won't be interested in it. So we'll see what it does in the morning. But right now, it's on my radar. SGMO, I had this on bounce watch without today's candle. That's what it looked like. I said back down to the 8-day, back down to support. Ended up having a really strong day, and I made nothing from it. Just missed it. But I did get one trade in it that was flat. It didn't go when I thought it was going to go, and then it went later when I wasn't around. MTBC, this is a weird one because you had the gap up and the pop and the complete retrace. Then today, a sell-off and a complete retrace of that. So we're basically at kind of sitting right at the 2-day close. So I don't really know what to do with it, but if this can get up in the, I don't know, over 215 maybe, it might get some legs. I'm not in love with this one, but it's a low-flow stock, so I'm going to have it on my radar. QTM, nice volume pop today, and if you look at it on an intraday basis, there's the pop on news and really flagged ever since. So I definitely want to watch this one for a follow-through tomorrow. MNKD goes back on watch, no trades in it today, but I like the inside candle here. Certainly interesting over 137 tomorrow. I'll have a look at it if it gets there. And lastly, I've got SQNS, not a big list today, but you had a nice volume pop here, and you're really kind of flagging ever since. So let's keep our eyes on that one too. Hopefully we'll find some gappers as well. Enjoy the rest of your evening. We'll see everybody tomorrow.